Hello, so today I'm going to look at the Universal Tarot, or Tarot Universal, by Salvador Dali. Salvador Dali was the Spanish painter. I believe he was born in 1904 and passed away in 1989. And he's not only renowned for his art, but he's probably the image of him is also known because he had that long, pointy moustache. So this is the box the tarot cards come in. These are not the original tarot. These are a reprint of his tarot pack. The original cards would probably cost you around the region of £100 a deck, which in my lifestyle is not the type of deck I want to be spending money on. I've got a lot of other things to spend £100 on, but not a tarot deck. Anyway, this is a reprint, as I say. It comes with the deck of cards, 78 cards in all. So it's like the original tarot deck. So the images are very similar to the original tarot decks. It comes with a book. And this is a book, a very nice one. Got a very classy cover on the book and classy box as well. I mean, the box itself, so it's quite sturdy. You can see this is quite a strong box that the cards and the book come in. Unlike other guidebooks, the cards or the illustrations of the cards in this book are in colour. Normally they're in black and white. It gives you the details of each card in English, German and French, which is quite nice as well. So you've got 3 languages represented there. You've got some examples of layouts. So if you're a person though who likes to try out various layouts, you've got some to try there. Okay, so that's the book. I'll show you the other side. There you go. There's your colour illustrations. I'll just show you the cards. This is the inside of the box. So nothing to keep the cards in. That's a bit of a problem with some of these boxes that are designed like this. There's nothing to actually keep the cards in place. They're not embossed, so if you're one of those people who likes to colour your cards, you can do that with these quite easily. They're quite big. I mean, I can't even get my hands around. I do have small hands, so if you've got larger hands you might be okay with it, but so I can't even get my hands horizontally around these cards. I would have to shuffle them vertically. So on the cards themselves, you've got an English name of the card and a Spanish name. And I'll show you the images on the cards. These are all paintings by Salvador Dali himself. There you've got the Fool, El Loco, Magician. So as you can see, the images are very similar to images that you find on other cards, in other decks. But they are paintings that Dali has done himself. And as I mentioned, if you're lucky enough to come across one of the original packs, you're going to be spending quite a lot of money for it. But the reprinted version is quite easy to come across. You can get these on eBay and on Amazon, and probably from a lot of other places as well, like Smiths and Waterstones, and they also have a lot of cards in there, as well as New Age stores and various other tarot suppliers. Then we come to the minor arcana, and again these are all really nice paintings that he's done. So this is the one suit. Again, as you can see, very similar to other decks, just given his own interpretation in his artwork. The card that they're printed on is quite sturdy. I wouldn't say it's the best card I've come across in a tarot deck, but it's certainly not one of the flimsiest. It's not a deck that I use for readings myself. It's one that I've been trying to get hold of for a while, and I wanted to put in my collection, but I wasn't willing to spend the £100 on an original deck. You never know, I might get lucky one of the days and find an original pack somewhere nice and cheap at bargain price. It does happen. Now this is the swords suit. A very nice artwork. It is believed that he was an occultist as well, so you would have had some knowledge of the cards. Then you've got your cups. I haven't actually seen anybody using these cards at the fairs or anywhere else I've been to. It might be because there's quite a lot of detail in the cards. Or it might be because of his knowledge of the occult that there is quite a lot of overpowering detail in them too, which I've found with a few other decks that I have. These are pentacles, sometimes known as discs as well. But as you can see, the colours are quite nice, vibrant colours. Very beautiful artwork, really. And then these are just the 2 cards that come with the deck. That's just to tell you how many cards there are. And then the other one just gives you a little bit of information again about the cards in different languages. The back of the cards, lovely gold with a Dali signature on the back. At least I think that's Dali's signature. Looks similar to the one that's on the box anyway, or on the top of the box. So I think that's right. A very lovely deck all in all. As I say, I've not tried to read with it, and I've not seen other people read it, but I'm really glad that I've got that in my collection. And I think his artwork is absolutely stunning. very talented man. Thank you for looking, and I'll see you next time.